Hi everybody, ArtzyDude here. Welcome to my channel once again. I appreciate you subscribing, that's great. It's very heartfelt that I say thank you for that. ArtzyDude channel, it's where creativity is more important than knowledge, but yet knowledge is an art form. So both are very important. Hey, today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about alien contact, CE5 protocols, and alien technology. So I work with a brother, friend, who has a channel called Alien Protocols, and I've talked about this before in some of my other videos. It's a grassroots effort to use protocols to reach out to our alien galactic brothers and sisters out there. It's totally different than Dr. Greer's CE5 protocols, where he has a different sort of mission than we do. Our mission is to reach out to our galactic brothers and sisters in friendship first. We want to reach out to them through the protocols that AP developed over at Alien Protocols. It's a grassroots group of scientists, musicians, researchers, writers, artists, dishwashers, grass cutters, you name it. It's a cross-section of people of all walks of life, but each one of those people have a special talent. And they're part of this group, this grassroots group, because what we want to do through these protocols is to reach out to our alien galactic brothers and sisters in friendship first. We are not seeking technology. We are not seeking these aliens to come down, or these galactic brothers and sisters, these neighbors of ours, to help us, save us from ourselves, or to save us from the government, or to, teach us what to do. We're not seeking any of that right now. That'll all fall into place. It all will fall into place. First and foremost, though, is what we want to do is to make a friendship with them. We just want to reach out to them in friendship and to say, hey, let's be friends. Let's build a trust, and let's work from that premise. So that's what the Alien Protocols movement, the grassroots movement, the people's movement is all about. In fact, that movement will be live streamed to the world. We will go to 5 different locations around the world with top scientists. We have some amazing people on this group, and you wouldn't believe who we have in this group. I'm not at liberty to say. However, we will live stream this technology to the world. We'll write the papers, whatever photography we get, anything that we get, we will stream it to the world. Our research, all of our information, free. We're not seeking funding, because what we want to do first and foremost is develop a friendship with these aliens, with our galactic neighbors. Think about it. When you move into a neighborhood, a new neighborhood, or if you go to a new church, or whatever it is that you do, you turn to your neighbors, and you turn to the people next to you, and you say, hey, how are you doing? My name is so-and-so. Your neighbors, sometimes they'll bring you cookies. Sometimes I'll take things over to new neighbors and introduce myself and offer, hey, if you need anything, I know you're just moving into the neighborhood. If anything I can help you with, let me know. Now, they may never contact me again, but I know in my heart that I put forward an effort to reach out to them. And so that's what we want to do with our galactic brothers and sisters. For instance, I'll give you an example. Like last night, I sat in the back of my truck in my driveway outside my art studio somewhere here in America. Looked up at the stars, and I knew that later on in the evening I was going to go home and put some stuff on the grill and have some dinner with my family. So I invited them down for dinner. And I do this occasionally. I'll invite them down for dinner or breakfast. And, they never show up. They haven't yet, but I want them to know that they're safe in my home. If they want to come into my art studio, if they want to come to my home and meet my family, that they're safe here, first and foremost. I want to build a trust. I want to build a friendship. I want to build a relationship. All of the other things like technology, uh, you know, free energy, all of those things. That'll come down the road if it's meant to be. I just want to make friends right now. We want to make friends. And you can too. Think about this. If everybody started reaching out to our galactic brothers and sisters, and all of a sudden in different rural areas around the country, around the world, they started dropping in and making contact with 2 or 3 people or 10 people, and they were making these contacts and relationships, what would the governments of the world do? They couldn't do anything about it, not a thing. They couldn't do anything. And so that's where we want to approach this. There are already groups out there seeking technology. To the Stars Academy, I'll give you as an example. You know, they're looking to capitalize on the technology. There's other groups that are looking to capitalize on having consciousness be taught to us so that we can, you know, help save ourselves and steer us in the right direction. But we're not seeking that. We are first and foremost seeking out friendship. We want them to trust us. And you have to have that in your heart. You can't go about this in your heart thinking, ooh, if I make contact with them, I'll be a millionaire and I'll be on TV and I'll be this and I'll be that. It's not about that. They won't make contact with you then. It's about trust and honesty, transparency. And, you know, in the spirit of transparency, you're probably wondering, well, if we're so transparent, we want to be transparent about it, why are we wearing masks? Good point. Well, I wear a mask because I'm an artsy dude, okay? Seriously, though, we have to protect our identities right now. It's just the way it is. We don't like it any more than anybody else, but we have to protect our identities. Some of us work in and around the government. Some of us work in industries or in cities with industries that are trying to back engineer this technology. And there are private groups and dark deep state groups and government groups that would go to any length to squash us because we're small and we're grassroots. But that's the beauty of it. It's like the beginning of the internet. If we do this right, we can make contact with our alien neighbors, our alien brothers and sisters. I mean, after all, it's been proven they've been visiting our planet for thousands of years. I mean, just if you use, let's say, Ancient Aliens TV show for an example. Now, a lot of that's probably bullshit, but a lot of it is probably based in sound fact. And I believe they have been here, and I believe that we're being visited by many different aliens, many different species, probably some in the Earth, around the Earth, some of them that possibly live in our stratosphere, some types of creatures up there. There's just as much biodiversity out there, I believe, as there is here on the Earth. The Earth is a microcosm of the universe, I believe. So what we want to do is reach out, as I said before, and try to make contact. And so I'd like to hear what you guys think about that. It's a really grassroots effort. I think we can all do this from the heart, not in a naive way. We want to use our heads. We've got to be smart about this. We don't want to be deceived by, you know, nefarious groups or false flag operations or anything like that. No deception. We want to do this right. So let us know what you think. Go over and visit Alien Protocols channel because that's where you're going to find the actual protocols themselves, and you'll hear more about technology. He has an amazing gift for physics, and his knowledge is deep in that area, whereas my knowledge is from the other side of the brain, the creative side. So anyways, I'd love to hear your opinion. Please be civil with your comments, whether you like it or not, whether you like this or not, or the topics or not. I think that's part of reaching out to our alien neighbors is they know that what's in our heart. I mean, no more acting like spoiled children on the internet where we have to cuss each other out because we can't agree with each other's opinion. Let's just agree to disagree. We have different opinions. Please let me know what yours is. In the meantime, take care. Take care of your families. Love your animals. And ArtzyDude out.